The title of this mini podcast is Certainty is Not a Sure Thing. Let's be honest. We can all slip into a set it and forget it mindset. That's totally fine when it comes to everyday stuff, like you don't need to learn how to turn a doorknob every time you use one. But when it comes to things we think we know for sure, that kind of certainty can trip us up. You've probably heard of an elevator speech. You know, a short, punchy way to get your point across. But here's what you may not realize. Your personal soapbox speech, the one you stand on with pride, is likely full of uncertainty that you haven't noticed. That means what you fervently believe, what you espouse, is too often covered with pies made by cows. What you're sure about too often has you discount information that points in an opposite direction. So when someone challenges your certain point of view, you meet them with confrontation instead of curiosity. But here's the poetic twist. Your enemies will teach you more about your false sense of self than your friends ever will. Because, birds of a feather, they'll circle the wagons in the dead of night, telling each other they're right, which just makes you dig in your heels and fight. Opposing viewpoints, though? They let in some light, if you're willing to let them in. That doesn't mean you have to adopt them. Just consider them without your current viewpoint being clad in armor. Surety is a defensive position. Think of the energy wasted by constantly being on the defensive. There's nothing productive that comes from defending that which you can't know for certain. Only smugness that prevents us from finding a cure for sure. You won't find this on a bumper sticker, but being less sure presents you with more options, which increase your flexibility. Bend but don't break gives you more options than let them eat cake. Begin putting a question mark next to the things you think you know for sure, and you'll open yourself up to useful options previously covered by cow manure.
Whew, what's that smell? Ugh, yucky.
All the best, John.